And this is why you shouldn't clean your windows. I put the ladder up the outside so that I could get some of the grime and muck off them. And of course, small people love ladders. Sort of feel a need to sing Morning Has Broken, and then I think you lot don't deserve that sort of punishment. But look at this, we open the window that I cleaned yesterday and we look through the trees and we can see the sky turning sort of orange. I'm having a little contemplate, which is probably dangerous, but look at this sort of white surface. This is the outside of the downstairs toilet. It used to be, there used to be a lot more to it, the shower and what have you. Now, I've got a few prejudices, and this is in a terrible state in here. Terrible, terrible state. One of the prejudices I have is against switches inside places where your hands are wet. It's a prejudice. But when we start to investigate and we look for, well, where does the wire come that feeds this switch here? We discover this horror story of wire that is just loose laid within the cavity of this wall. Yes, that's, well, I'm not quite sure, steel, some sort of metal, with a wire rubbing against it, and when we go up to there, I don't know what sort of electrician thought that was a good way of putting cable. You know, there's a possibility that if that fidgets about a bit and wears through the insulation, you could turn half the building live. I guess you'd blow a fuse. Forgot to mention, what I've discovered with this circuit is it's one of the circuits that's plumbed in long after the fuse boxes were installed, and it doesn't go through a fuse, it just goes straight to the main supply, so it wouldn't blow a fuse. So, contemplations. That needs to be in some sort of safe conduit. That is going to come off and go on the outside. As I say, that's a prejudice of mine. I don't like light switches in, if you will, wet rooms. But I've got some other thoughts as to how we're going to finish this space. Lots to do here, lots to do. Never a dull moment. Who knows, I might even have an update on this later.